Take care. Holy fuck. Give it up for Gabe, y'all. I think he's excited to go on stage. My man. What's up, Devil May Care? How are you feeling tonight? Good energy off the top. I like it. Only professionals. Right on. This will be the summary of the show here. Let's get that mic turned down. Test. For people who hold it close, people hold it far. No feedback. Right on. Okay, cool. Okay, welcome to Open Mic at Devil May Care. How many people have been here before? Nice and low. How many people first time here for the open mic? Amazing. We are so happy to see it. Well, open mic comedy goes like this. You got some professionals stopping in, trying out some new jokes, crafting some older ones. It's fun. You got some newcomers just giving it a swing, and we got this big variation of talent, we'll call it. Some of the jokes are going to suck. Some of the jokes are going to be borderline offensive. Some of them are going to be fantastic, but we're going to be supportive either way, right? Amazing. Also, one round of applause for our bartender over there. There is no intermission with our show, so feel free to grab a drink at any point. Also, keep that applause going for our DJ on the ones and twos, Tim Bigelow. And I'll be your host, Jeff Gobeil. What's up, y'all? I'm having a fantastic day, actually. I just recently celebrated 3 years of continued sobriety. You're not like offending me or anything if you drink in my honor, so please drink in my honor. Yeah, I don't recommend it if you're considering stopping. I just don't, because this sucks. Being present every minute of every day. Oh my god! If there was just like something I could take in order to alleviate this burden that I carry. No, it's amazing. I'm always weird when I ask this question. Is there anyone in that program for people who drink a little too much? Right on, just me. Awesome. We'll keep it anonymous, no worries. I like to tell people I'm in AA. Maybe. I keep it secret. A little mystery about myself, right? But this is AA if you've never been. We sit in a church basement in like a circle, and then we just share about our problems. The only issue is I'm a self-sabotager, so when I talk about my problems, they're all happy, and then that offends the other guys. Because I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, I'm having a really good day today. I recently started an open mic at Devil May Care, and it's going phenomenally, and I'm really happy about that. Dude, this lady cut me off at the meeting. She was like, excuse me, Devil May Care? Don't they serve alcohol there? And I was like, yeah, of course they serve alcohol there. You know you can go places and not drink? It's kind of this whole program. I don't know if you're picking up on that. So this lady, she's like, yeah, but does everyone here know what you do at Devil May Care? And I was like, I don't even think you know what I do at Devil May Care. What do you think happens there? Finally, she just stands up. She's like, this gentleman to my left, his name's Jeff, he's a stripper. What the fuck? I'm like, no, I host an open mic. What the fuck? No. So I had to pass my time. I had to yield so she'd shut up. And the next person shared. And then the next person shared. I'm looking at her. I'm like, hold on a second. Doesn't that mean that you think that I could be a stripper? How much experience do you have with strippers? She was like, oh my goodness, I am so embarrassed. I am so sorry. I said, no, don't be embarrassed. Don't be sorry. I am a stripper. Maybe. It all depends if rent's due. My landlord puts up these cameras. He calls them for security. I know he wants the show. I'm like, what's up, man? Gotta keep my rent real low. Yeah, get those pelvic thrusts. How are you doing, Devil May Care? What a stupid joke to start the show. I shy away from nothing, man. I hate this time of year. Gotta prepare for tax season. Is anyone looking forward to tax season? One person looking forward, right on. Everyone else is just like me, we're all scared. I make a modest $41,000 a year, and I work hard for that. I'm proud of that. Someone just recently pointed out, you gotta calculate and factor in the money that you make with stand-up. And I was like, oh my god, I totally do. Okay, I make $37,000 a year. You think this shit's profitable? No. Christ. I'm like, can't I claim gas for, what do they call that? A write-off? Is gas a write-off? It is a write-off? We might have to chat after. I don't know nothing. All I know is I've been cheating my taxes my whole life, and then I married a lawyer. Now I can't cheat my taxes. Yeah, I recently got married this past summer. There you go. I am a social worker by day, and my wife is an Indigenous lawyer who specializes in divorce. I don't know if I thought that one through. You can't control who you fall in love with, but I should have been able to aim it, you know? My buddies were giving me shit. They're like, what are you thinking marrying a divorce lawyer? And I was like, I tried to get her into criminal law, but that might have actually been worse for me. I also have a little bit issues I'm dealing with lately. For those who don't know, I'm a native guy. And I have an issue with Indian country, we call it. It's kind of like our community, Indian country. My issue is Pretendians. Like the OG Pretendian. We all know the OG Buffy St. Marie. There's evidence that she knew as early as the late 70s, and she went around and still earned all the money faking being an Indian. I like to give credit where credit's due. Do you guys know Shania Twain holds a status card? Doesn't use it? Yeah, that does impress me much. It's like the Philosopher's Stone from Harry Potter, to have the power but not want to use it, you know? But the issue is for me, because Pretendians, we're starting to turn on each other. And if you're looking at me, people will accuse me right off the hop. They're like, hold on, Jeff, Gobeil? Gobeil's not a native last name. Who's his mom? This fucking light-skinned pretty boy? I can prove Jeff Gobeil's not native. He can grow a beard. I've had members of my own family come up to me and feel it. They're like, it's not stringy at all. No, I constantly got to tell people, guys, I am native. I got my status card. I am proudly from Manitoba. Housing. Welfare success story. What can I say, y'all? Anyone else here grew up in welfare success story? Couple friends in the front. Eric, what's up? The rest of you all may not know what that is. A welfare success story just means that I lived older than 22. 2 laughs on that. Appreciate it, guys. These guys are just haters. I hear when I reach 40, Wob Canoe is going to hug me. Be like, my young Nietzsche, bring it in. Bring it in. It'll be over soon. That's Uncle Wob, man. Then he pulls out a bottle of Alberta Pure. You guys see it? Man, Wob's been on a weird trip with alcohol lately. You see that video with him and Doug Ford? Is it Doug Ford? Rob Ford? Doug Ford. Doug Ford's dumping a thing of Crown Royal, and it cuts to Wob. He's catching it in a cup. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the good stuff. Dude, don't film yourself saying that. Especially that bit. It's so easy to edit, like a guy peeing and then Wob catching it, you know? Especially right before Christmas. Wob filmed himself at a liquor commission, like a pop-up LC. It was a trailer just outside of Winnipeg. Like, of course, Wob goes to the trailer LC. Like, Christ. My auntie sent me a photo from that same press conference. It was him holding a box of Twisted Teas. And my auntie's like, look how they're photoshopping our people. I had to be like, Auntie, Wob just did that. You watch the video, do it, you know? Christ, man. God damn. I told you guys I'm sober. When I tell people I'm going to the LC, they know I mean Little Caesars. I'm like, I got a box from the LC. My friends are like, is it hot and ready? Pepperoni only, y'all. Hell yeah, man. You know, I was thinking about it recently. Like, the most native thing about me is I still steal. Just small things, though, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm at the cash register and there's a Tic Tac, I'm gonna take it. Oh, Henry at pocket level, that's not on me. But it comes back to me, like, the universe will balance itself in these, like, karmic ways, you know? Because this past Halloween, me and my wife wanted to be that house that gives out full-size candy bars. We wanted that reputation, full-size candy bars. And we thought last year, you know, we got about 20 kids. Let's double it. We'll be safe. We'll give out 40 full-size candy bars on Halloween. In the end, we bought 60. and we only got 9 kids. Dude, you can't give away full-size candy bars after Halloween. No one wants it. Especially leading up into Christmas, everyone's like, I'm watching my figure, keep those away from me. I found myself going back to 7-Eleven and just kind of sneaking candy back on the shelf. It was like the opposite of my childhood, man. Karma gets me, man. It really does get me. You guys want one more or you want to get the show started?
One more.
One more? Oh, it's not even a good one, though. It's a little self-aggrandizing, whatever. Talking to a friend recently, and I was, I guess, dumping on him a little too hard. And my buddy looks at me, he's like, Jeff, for you to tell me your problems at this level, you should probably see a therapist. And I was like, I don't want to sound like a dick, but I'm a man. Man, you know? My buddy's like, if you're such a man, then why don't you just go to the gym? And I was like, dude, you're a fucking genius. Hell yeah. Now, I went to the gym, and I'm not super familiar with the free weights and those weird machines where you gotta like lock yourself in and like do that whole thing. They kind of scare me. But I do know the Stairmaster. Go on the machine, hit the green button, and you're master and stairs. It's beautiful. 4 minutes on the Stairmaster, and I had an epiphany. Therapy it is. Oh my God, I am no man. What was I thinking? The gym has all these scary signs on the wall. They're like, don't drop the weights. Don't make them heavy. All right, you guys ready to start the show? All right, we got a Winnipeg staple coming up to start us off. You guys know him, you guys love him. Give it up for Eric Hazelhurst.
Round of applause for Jeff, everybody.